guys, it's Abby and today I'm going to be going through my September TBR. Everything is a shit show at the moment. My life is an utter mess, so I am keeping this TBR as small as possible. In terms of actual books that I'm going to finish, I say as small as possible, I'm making books that I'm going to finish be 5, which is a lot smaller than, what side is it? Last month. It's a lot smaller than that because I didn't finish last month. Sneak peek into my wrap up. So yes, it's just going to be 5 books that I'm going to finish. Whether I'll finish them, I don't know, we'll see, and we'll use that for October. So let's get into them. First up, there is the Becca's Book Upathon going on this month, and also the Magical Readathon Novice Path. And I can't do the Book Upathon, I just can't. But I can squeeze in the Novice Path, so you only have to read 2 books for that, so I found a way to squeeze this in, so it should be all good. First up, we have My Chapters a Day of War and Peace. This is continuing, this is standard. I'm going to read a chapter of this every single day still. I'm doing this as standard, you guys know this. Linking with that, Labyrinth by Kate Moss. I've been reading a chapter of this every day and I'm enjoying it, and it's a good way to kind of keep me going in the book without having it officially on my TBR, so I'm going to carry on with that. Then for the books. So first up we have Cathy's book by Stewart, Weissman and Brigg. This is going to be counting for... shoot, I can't remember, but there's a prompt for one of the prompt is to read a thriller or a mystery for the Magical Readathon, and so I'm going to read this. This is a mystery where a girl has disappeared, and the book has got, like, I open this and there's like little things like notes and napkins and stuff, and then this has got doodles. How well can you see it? Not well at all. This has got doodles in it. So yes, I've wanted to read this for many a year, so this is finally on my TBR. Very excited. Then another one of the Novice Path prompts is to read a book with a map. G says that a lot of fantasy books will have maps in, so you can go for one of them. I'm doing a non-fiction, so this is The Five by Hallie Rubenhold. Hallie Rubenhold is a historian, and this is all about the women who were murdered by Jack the Ripper and their lives, and this has a map in it. Let me find it. Where is it so I can prove it? There we go. Map. So I'm really excited to read this. I think it's going to be really interesting. It's like 400 pages long, so I'm hoping that the writing style will be something that I can sink into and get through quite quickly. So very excited with this one. Then we have Double Cross by Malorie Blackman, and this is the 4th book in the Noughts and Crosses series. I'm not going to tell you anything about it because it's the 4th book, but the 1st book follows Sephy and Callum. Sephy is black, Callum is white, and they are in a world where white people are seen as inferior, and it's their love story, and it goes from there. I'm expecting this book to break my heart and probably be a 5-star read, so also one of the prompts for the Novice Path is a predicted 5-star read, so getting in another one. And then last, but by no means least, not including my TBR jar pick, is Paradox Lost by George Mann, a Doctor Who book. This is in between 1910 and 2789, and only the Doctor can solve this mystery. So I guess this could also be a mystery book, because it says the Doctor and his friends must solve a mystery that has spanned over 1,000 years. So this is a little sci-fi book. Part of me wanted to use this for the standalone, but it also isn't a standalone. Like, it's the only story that's going to happen. Like, there's no other thing for this Paradox Lost story, but it's within the entire universe of Doctor Who that spanned from the 1960s, so I don't think it counts. But yes, so that is my last book on my TBR. And then we have my TBR jar pick. Now, one of the reasons that my life is a mess right now is that my parents are moving, and I'm moving separately to my parents. So I currently live with my parents, I'm going to be moving in with my partner, and my parents are moving from the house we're in now to a different house. So everything's packed away, including, because I just stole it from downstairs, from the glass set, the jar that I use for my TBRs. So they're just kind of loose at the moment. They sit on my dressing table. So I'm just going to pick one of these and we'll see what it is. And same as last month. I think it was last month. If I don't want to read it, I'm not picking it up. So let's see. I'm just like, you can't even see. Like, if I... Can you even see this now? You can. I'm just jumbling these around. What will it be? Oh, I'm sat with my fat ass. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be this is easier out of a jar. You? No, I don't like you. No, no. Okay, what is this? Sabriel by Garth Nix. Ooh, it's over there. Let me grab it. With these stupid pieces of paper. Oh. I will say I have hauled some books recently that I haven't put into my little slips of paper because it seems silly to add more slips of paper into my loose slip of paper collection. So it is missing some of the books I've got recently. But Sabriel by Garth Nix. This is a kind of classic YA fantasy. We follow the daughter of the Mage of Horsen. Ever since she was a tiny child, she's lived outside the wall of the Old Kingdom, far away from the uncontrolled power of free magic and away from the dead who won't stay dead. But now her father is missing and Sabriel is called upon to cross back into that world to find him. Okay, this is, it's just over 300 pages, like 360 pages. I've had this on my TBR for quite a while now, so this will be exciting to finally get to and read. Okay, not bad, not bad. Completely forgot. I have to come back and refilm. I'm also going to be reading The Maleficent Seven and The Dying of the Light, both by Derek Landy. It is a novella, like a 0.5 book, and book 7 in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I'm reading them for the Dead Famous read along. They should be quick reads. I read through these really quickly. They're rereads for me, all of them. I've read every book in the series, so it shouldn't have too much of an impact. But we'll see. Famous last words? These make my TBR look immediately worse than it is. But I'm not reading them. But if I pile everything up, this is my TBR. Which I think, considering I'm not reading these, is manageable. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, let me know what you're reading in the month of September. I almost said August. The month of September down below. Are you taking part in Becca's Bookopolython or the Magical Readathon Novice Path? Let me know if you are and let me know what you're reading. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Fingers crossed I will manage my much smaller TBR this month. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Fucking rude.